Okay, y'all, bear with me. I'm a little under the weather, darling. Sore throat like a mug. I'm taking me some good old throat lozenges, cough drops, and yeah. Okay, so and then some Mucinex and things, and okay. So I was gonna wait to do this video this Sunday and just combine it because it wasn't really much to talk about. But I just figured I could just go ahead and do this video and just to have it separate or whatever. So the episode began with Porsha and Dennis. They are out stroller shopping. They went to this I guess uppity kind of baby store. The strollers they were looking at was like over $1,000, and they were saying, "Oh, we're gonna need 4 strollers, because for the grandparents and then the mom and the daddy." I was just like, "Well, that's much," but I mean, I get it, but I don't at the same time. Um, Portia has her house, and then Dennis has his house. And before his house was his bachelor pad, etc. So Portia Dennis was just like, well, what's tea? Like, what should we do in terms of the homes? And she was more so encouraging Dennis to get rid of his bachelor pad because she didn't want to get rid of her home because her home is kind of her saving grace. Shouts out to Mariah. Y'all know I would sing it every time I think about something, a reference or something. I'll sing it, but I can't literally. So with everything she went through with Cordell and how that whole situation happened, and she was just like, I really don't want to give up my home, and he was just like, well, I think we should have 2 homes, etc., etc. So it was just a whole moment with that, and so what ended up happening was Portia ended up talking him out of either getting rid of his bachelor pad, I believe, and then them just having one house and officially moving in together. I mean, y'all are engaged, so I mean, for some people the first step is after getting to know them, moving in together, then getting engaged, etc. So but whatever. It's life. Things will have to go in order, and yeah. What else is going on? So Nene had a scene with Greg. She's taking Greg to go and have surgery. I believe get his bag removed. And she was just talking, and she was just like, "Yeah, me and Greg had plenty issues before he got really sick, and so we wasn't really hitting on much before that." And I'll see Shaquan in the back there. She's asleep like I'm supposed to be. But yeah, she was just saying, I just miss Greg, and I just miss the Greg. That we've been having so many issues. He's such a grouch. He's this. He's that. Meanwhile, he's the one that's sick, and I don't doubt that Nene's having her issues, being a caretaker, taking care of that man, and especially somebody who's very stubborn, and like I get all that. At the end of the day, Nene, you just have to go inside yourself and realize that he is the one that's sick. He is the one that's body that is going through all these different changes. Shouts out to Lettucey, going through changes. And you just really have to have some kind of sympathy and just understand. Yes, he might be being mean to you and being unreasonable and rude and all that kind of stuff, but you have to understand. Yes, that's just a part of his personality, but you married him, you remarried him actually. You know who that man is. Y'all have been together I don't know how many years, 20 years, something like that. But with him having this illness, is everything is heightened to the 10th power, and you have to understand that. It's just work with him, But she's over it. She had a scene with Marlo and Cynthia. Cynthia came over there to help, but Marlo was just there. And And it was just like, well, girl, what you gonna do? Just trying to be there for Nene. Nene snapping them up the whole time, getting the attitude. Nene got nasty like attitude when she want to. And Cynthia was just like, okay, what do you need? Y'all know Cynthia. So she said she missed the Greg that she used to have when they used to go to the bars and all that kind of stuff. And she missed going out with Greg. That man can't do that right now, Nene. What? Nene, if you divorce this man, you're going to hell. And it's as simple as that. I ain't got no hell or heaven to put nobody in, but your ass is going to hell if you divorce that man during this time here. Really? Oh, Lanethia. What is going on? Candy, child. Candy had a scene where she is meeting up with Todd at their second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth OLG location. And, they're talking about the whole surrogacy thing. And, they're trying to debate on whether they're going to keep the kids in the freezer or have the kids. Todd was just like, I definitely want the kids, but I just don't want nothing to do with the whole process. This whole, having somebody else carry your child thing is very new and very odd for a lot of people. We never really grew up with hearing that kind of stuff, especially, us black folks. But they're willing to, look into it. Dr. Jackie, she actually got a lady who has been somebody's surrogate before. This pretty black lady. She came in there, she's carried before, and Candy was asking her all kind of questions, like, are you single? And, you carrying somebody else's child. She's just like, child, I'm single, don't worry about that. Can the husband touch her belly? She was just like, I don't have an issue with that. She's pretty much just the vessel. Candy brought up something very interesting when you see all these kind of stories like on Lifetime and stuff, where you see the surrogate, want to keep the baby and all that kind of crazy stuff. And she was just like, no, that's not the case. So, I believe that they're in the process of that now, child, but I think it's like $100,000 for that whole process and a surrogate. And oh, girl. But with that said, Candy can afford it. Let's pooch on over to Eva. What Eva got going on? Eva's at the house with her kids and husband, and the DJ come over for the wedding, and they're talking and trying to get the music together. And Eva's husband liked trap music. Who would have known, right? And Eva was just like, child, we're not finna play that foolishness. While your mother-in-law, while your mother is there and all that kind of stuff. A little later on, Eva had a scene where one of her bridesmaids came over with 3 big boxes. It was 3 different wedding dresses. Eva did not like none of the wedding dresses. One of them were very sheer and see-through, and you could basically see a whole cat hanging out. And she crying and hooping and hollering in the floor. She went to go get a drink, and her friend really trying to help her out, and but it is a very frustrating thing. Apparently, originally it was 150 guests, but now it's 220 guests. So it's just like she's way over budget. She's spending a whole lot of money. I tell you, y'all with these weddings, I sure hope it lasts, because y'all just waste so much money on weddings. Like, I understand it, wanting your special day, beautiful, etc. Whoop to whoop. But you having 220 people there at your wedding. First of all, there's no way that you can have 220 best friends. Ain't no way. Aretha Franklin. Come on, these references. There ain't no way that you can have that many friends. Like, do I even know 200 people? I mean, I guess if I really sit back and think and go back from childhood, maybe. But 50 tops. 50. I may do 100 if I'm feeling generous. But everybody not happy for you. Everybody's not. Some people just there just for the food and just to talk shit. And, so, I don't know. But whatever. If I get married, then great. But if not, then great. We're going to see. We're going to see where my life goes. Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. But, yeah, Eva's just really stressed out, and I don't understand why this is all on her. I guess it's just tradition for the woman, the wife, to handle the marriage kind of stuff, and the guy just show up. But I think that's stupid, especially if you know that your future wife is stressed out, and seeing as how your ass is getting married too. Why you're not helping her, or putting more into it? Why is it all on one person? Some traditions are dumb to me. Like, if, we together is supposed to be 50-50, right? Oh, this women stuff. And why? I'm sitting there hooping and hollering in the flow and you can't help me? Oh, well, figure it out, baby. Whatever you do, I'm cool with. Then I picked the wrong food and you don't like the food at the wedding. Well, I asked you what you wanted. You ain't say nothing. You said you was cool with it. Or you sit up there and say what you don't like or what you don't want as far as the menu and stuff at the wedding, but you won't say what you do want. Get out of here. We ain't get married. It's a divorce. It's a divorce before we got married. It's over with. We breaking up. Tell everybody who sent invitations out, tell them to burn them, child. But, Eva be alright, hopefully. And, we been saw her wedding dress and I didn't like it. But, bless her heart. It's her decision, right? Candy met up with the a lady and the surrogate, the possible surrogate, and she was just getting emotional about it. She was just like, it's just been a long time for all this kind of stuff, and I've never dealt with anything like this before, and it's a tough thing having somebody carry your baby. And Todd just sitting there looking at her like, me too, a little bit. I get why you're emotional. You're protective over your kids. But I mean, Kenny, what you gonna do? Y'all not trying to leave the kids in the freezer. You can't carry the babies. Okay, so what else is happening, child? Oh, did I tell y'all that when Greg was getting ready to go have the surgery, Nene dropped him off, and she said she had to go run errands. Nene said she had to do something for Swag Boutique. Ain't nobody buying nothing out of Swag Boutique but Tanya. Well, you and Tanya ain't friends no more. So, what business Nene got at Swag Boutique? Child. Selfish ain't even a word. I don't know, girl. A little later on, Ronnie, Dennis, Ricky Mike, Porsha and Shamari had a scene. They was just like, oh yeah, I was like, oh okay, hey girl. It was just like, hey child, Shamari was just like, now that Porsha finally realizes she's from Decatur and we went to elementary, junior high, and high school together. Dang. Well, why we ain't been see you, Shamari? I ain't even know that y'all went to elementary, junior high, and high school together. I was like, wow. They went, ride on the go-karts and everything. The ladies just sat there and watched. There was something wrong with Dennis' go-kart. It had a defect. Ronnie was passing his ass laps. And so they were talking, and Shamari says that she's been with Ronnie for 17 years, but married for 12 years. It's a long time. Also found out some tea that Shamari, while they were still in the dating stage or whatever, that Shamari started paying Ronnie's bills and all that kind of stuff, and allegedly. And, she basically begged that man to be with her and marry her. He finally did once she proved herself to him. Allegedly. So I say, damn, you gotta do all that to keep a man, to get a man? Child, please. What Pink say? Just you and your hand tonight? Okay, you wanna make that thing happen? Nobody finna beg you. And Ronnie was talking to Dennis, talking about, yeah, old girl, wifey trying to kind of put the pressure on me to go ahead and get married. Why should you have to pressure somebody to do anything? Oh, God. Some folks so twisted. Like, if I feel it and you feel it, let's do it, Whatever. you know, he ended up telling Porsha. No, Dennis ended up telling Ronnie that he gonna go ahead and propose to Porsha Friday, and then they went over there try to get the tea, and they didn't get the tea. I was just like, yeah, you know. As far as with Shamari and Porsha, there's no reason as to why they shouldn't get along. Really. So, you know, it's good to see now that they're finally coming together and acting like some friends. What else is going on? So the last thing was we heard Forever by Lil Mo. Dennis walked Porsha down some steps, and it was rose petals everywhere, and there was Lil Mo right there singing Forever, featuring Fabulous Child. Y'all know I want to sing it so bad, but I honest to God can't. It was so beautiful. Lauren, Dennis, all of them set it up, and it was amazing. It was so sweet. I got emotional, and Porsha has been through a lot on the show. We've seen her go through, and she has been through a lot with men, and you know, all she's ever wanted was a baby and a man who loved her, and it looks like she got it. Hopefully it lasts, and hopefully no foolishness comes out. But I mean, y'all know these reality shows, child. The longer you stay on these shows, and then you know you add to like the happy couple, somebody gonna throw a wrench in the game, or something gonna come out, and it's a wrap. You know, so. But, you know, she gonna be alright, Porsha, I believe. You know, nonetheless, she got her baby. And, yeah, I can't wait to see the baby. She been pregnant for, like, a year. Damn, Porsha, when you gonna give birth, child? Baby ought to be 2 years old now, child. It ain't good to keep a man that long, I don't think. But congratulations to Porsha. I'm very happy for her. I really, really am. With this said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Excuse Me on Instagram and Twitter, at Excuse Me 89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I love you so much. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.